Hello, Sagittarius. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing today? I'm really excited about this week because it's July 20th through 26th, 2020, lots of twos. And what I've come to realize about this week, and I've come to realize it as I've had been getting these videos done, is that this is a week that we need to realize that we are part of a larger whole. We are not an island. And that means that we don't sit out there alone in the middle of the ocean by ourselves. We have a ripple effect. When you throw a rock, it sends ripples. I mean, there's this theory that a butterfly's wings can change the weather some like thousands of miles away. I don't know how true it is, but it's the concept that we're all part of the whole. We're part of a family unit, a work unit, a universal unit, an everything unit. We are not alone. Even if you live alone like I do, I have animals, so I'm still not alone. And I still have family, I still have friends, I still have people in my life that care about me and that I care about. I'm not alone. And this is the week to remember that and to revel in it and to tell those people how much you care about them. Let them know, hey, Mom, I'm really glad you had me. Or, hey, Dad, I appreciate the fact that you supported me all those years. Or whatever it is that resonates with you, go do that this week. So, as I told you last week, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards ahead of time so we don't waste our time going, trying to shuffle them, but we're going to see them together. So, the first card I did is from the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. And this is a deck I picked up in Sedona, like 2016, 2017, somewhere in there, and at the Sedona Yoga Festival. And I actually lost it for a while, and then I refound it. So the card we get for that is the gazelle. Now, the gazelle is kind of like a deer, so it's very swift, very fast. But what the gazelle is telling us is to pay attention to our surroundings. Because the gazelle, no matter how fast she is, he has no real way of defending himself, even though he's got these little horns. That's really not much of a fighting thing, like against a lion, and gazelles are in Africa and places like that. So when you see the gazelle, that means that it's time for you to pay attention to what's going on around you, and maybe pay attention to what's inside, but for sure about what's going on around you. Now, for our tarot cards, the first card we get is the Chariot. Now, this card is reversed, which means it's not quite as strong as if it were upright. But this card is all about success and achievement. So when I see it reversed like this, I tend to think you're getting close to achieving your success, but you're not quite there, or you're not going to get quite as much success as you wanted. The next card we get is the Fool. What I like about the Fool is they say that the tarot is about the Fool's journey, or at least the major arcana. And so the Fool is airy-fairy, and he's a young man, young woman, whatever, who's getting ready to go off into the world and explore it. So when you look at the gazelle, with this, it's saying pay attention. When you're starting this new venture, you need to be paying attention. And this new venture is going to have success, but not now. And finally, we get the Ten of Cups, which is also about success and getting our achievements. But it was reversed, so we go back to this. So you have the opportunity this week to start something new. I don't know what that is, but I know 100% of me, Sagittarius, you're going to have the opportunity to start something new. But you're not going to get it completely succeeded this week. It's the beginning of something. But if you do whatever this is, you're going to have success. But you got to pay attention. So now we're going to pull from the Goddess Power Oracle cards. And this is a Colette Baron Reed deck. And And what are we going to get? And we're going to get Sophia, which is divine wisdom. Sophia is telling you that you have all the wisdom inside of yourself for this new journey. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to choose. And you can find all of that. And now we're going to pull from the crystal, well, I already pulled, but you know what I mean. Crystal Spirit deck. And in fact, next week, I think I'm just going to take a picture of those and even save that. And your Crystal Spirit card is Agerine. I got to tell you, I love this stone. I have bunches of it. Well, not bunches because it's really pricey, but I have quite a bit. And Agerine is a stone that is about grounding and protection and finding your spiritual guide. So this week, you've got it all within you. You're getting ready to start something new, and you need to find your own wisdom to get there. So Sagittarius, if you want to do, oh, silly me, now we're going to look at the crystal ball. Now this crystal ball is actually made out of crystal. The other ones were made out of quartz crystal, which is similar but different. What I like about using the quartz crystal is that they have inclusions and error problems in them. So you can look at it like a kaleidoscope or a cloud and see things. Whereas this, it's all psychic. And that's kind of scary because I'm sitting here making this video in front of God and everybody. As you can tell, I make mistakes. And so if I don't see something, what does that say? That I'm not being very psychic, right? So anyway, let's get going. I see an upside down fish. So Sag, you have been hiding. You've been in hiding and playing dead. Well, maybe not literally playing dead, but you know what I mean. You haven't been letting your light shine. You haven't been letting people see the real Sagittarius. And I see a ring. Like a ring, you know. That could mean that you're going to get married. It could also mean that, I don't know. I really don't know. It could, because it's just a plain ring. And what a ring means is it's universal. A ring has no end. So you have no end. God has no end. The goddess has no end. And it's circular and it's going around and around. So right now you have been on this merry-go-round, and I think you're feeling a little like you're dizzy. That's the way the world is. The world just goes around. And so you're supposed to realize that it has no end, no beginning. There was a song that I sang in Girl Scouts. It was called the Riddle Song, and that was part of it. Was the ring has no end. So you need to find what's universal in your life. That's why you got the Agerine, because you need to find those spiritual universalities that don't ever change. You need to find the divine wisdom within Sophia. I also see um, like a pole with a light on the end of it. And that is saying, follow the light, follow the universal light, follow the light that is within you. So, Sagittarius, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text 405-512-9400 or go on my Facebook page, Belladonna Moonbeams, and I'll see you next week. Bye.